of matchup here, and Gompers, we can't ask Dante how he feels about it either, but hopefully from the many circles that there are on this map, we can find out a little bit of early info. That being said, though, the first round well underway. The T side now of Reversal heading through A. There is a double contact play right outside the edges of A main, but early contact again's been made, and Andrea's forced to back off and give space to Reversal.
Yeah, with that back off, it's great because they're going up banana right now, trying to at least cover some of these corners. And it looks like they're mostly just trying to hold a crosshold here. Poppy, Pippy Sippy holding on top. There's Galley. There's the first one. The second one there because they're playing together. The team perfect. The shots come down. And it's Pippy Sippy holding it together. The chokehold completely taken out.
Yeah, and Andrea's the last. I apologize. No, one of many left alive. It's Breebs, though, on the other side. Stuck inside banana. There is the smoke dividing themselves out from Andrea. Makes things a little bit easier to maybe go for the escape, but there's only one problem. The bomb is on the other side of that smoke, directly in the line of sight of both Kyler and for Andrea. It's going to be a double contact play, and Brabs is going to try to push up, attempting to do so. Any which way they go, instant contact has been made, but almost able to win the gunfight there. It's Blender instead to confirm things in round number 1, very distinctly in Valkyrie's favor.
Yeah, it's already looking like it's going to be a rough play here. You could see they play together so well there. Like, playing off that contact, playing off that hold. Look at this. I mean, Galley taking out majority of these players because they had the assistance of Pippy.
Yeah, Pippy's been really good. From what I recall last season, Pippy on Inferno is an absolute monster to go up against. Her biggest strength on CT side is just her anchor ability. Just holding it down on a site and making sure that nobody can get in, and if they do, they don't leave.
There's no leaving here for Bunny Hops. They have to be cautious. They don't have a lot to work with. If they manage to get one, I mean, they could pick up an SMG, if anything.
Ooh, good timing smoke from Kyler. And on the other side, could have been devastating. Bunny Hops looking just for a little bit of info. Oh, everyone's hiding corners. Valkyrie, understand that this is an important round. They need to keep that economy up. As long as everyone can just kind of poke out a little bit, maybe find some early contact, kind of like Pippy Sippy can, and just keep that economy alive. Go on forward for their bonus into the next round, but there's so many trades to start things off. At least Alab is able to find a little bit of impact.
That impact is big. Just dropping some of these smokes down to try to close out what could become. But here, yeah, the bomb being picked up, 45 seconds left, so they do have time to continue over to B. And with this full aggression onto that site, we might actually be able to see a possible pick or two come through here for this team.
This makes me nervous, though. You're very right, Gompers. This could be a good push into B site. The problem is there's no util on the side of Reversal. They have no way of pushing in except for their own bodies. Galley's behind coffins. Tried to find that opening shot. Pippy's there for secondary just in case. All goes wrong, and there it is. The lawnmowers. Imagine blades of grass going down instantaneously, but one did fight back. It's Aleb. But not for much longer. That grass almost got away.
Pippy, Sippy. Everybody on Valve just looking really good. I mean, the synergy is there. They have the strats down, and it kind of feels like Reversal, right? They're really split up. There is that moment of confusion where they look like these deer in the headlights. But of course, I mean, that being a save round, we might actually be able to see something different come through because the buys are down. We can see the AKs come out. Look at that.
Yeah, but what makes me worried again is that we do have a lot of AKs, but only 11 has a full arsenal of utility here. And we've seen Valkyrie, they love to go for these early smokes, early flashes, just to create space and deny from Reversal. We're seeing that from Banana especially.
Yeah, that's in silence here. The only thing being thrown is that util, but down in the smokes pixel. Trying to be a goblin here. Looking for something. But absolutely nothing. It's slow. It's very discreet.
Oh, discreet's a good way of putting it. Maybe a little too discreet. Pixel Parfait. Good about that opening pick. In the matchup, we saw Valkyrie going up against Reversal. It was actually Pixel Parfait that really led that charge to allow Valkyrie to gain so many rounds over Reversal. We're seeing it happen again.
Very unknown at this point. And the fact that Valk still also not having these full buys, really just putting a lot of their energy towards the M4. A1, right? So
yeah. And I apologize. It was Pixel Parfait that allowed Reversal to get a lot of rounds on the board. You got what I meant.
Oh, look at this. Okay, they don't clear that back site. Instead, Pippy Sippy, look, dancing while they take out these players. So you can see they're confident, they're collected, and this is going to keep happening.
And the biggest strength again, like in the last 3 rounds that we've seen, there hasn't been one opportunity where Reversal have used utility to make their way onto a site. There hasn't been any entry util. It's been maybe a little bit of util stop anyone holding angles on the entry, sure, but there hasn't been any smokes to divide out those lines of sight. There haven't been flashes to disrupt anybody from Valkyries from getting just a perfect headshot angle going onto the site. And the biggest factor of all about that is that Pippy Sippy has yet to be affected by util, so she can just anchor, not overextend.
And always just doing such a good job at anchoring as well. Because we saw a majority of the time, Pippy Sippy was the one to stop these choke points, to stop the push from coming through. But who's going to stop it now? The A site, the aggression coming through. Blenders trying to watch up top. Maybe if they pass over, they're going to be able to play off that contact from Kyler. But right up above, nobody catches. Instead, Mama Alien, no, clearing things. So hold it on. Trying to play some of this tug of war, but it is Kyler sitting around the back. The headshots come down, one more maybe so, and the perfect synergy that just continues with this team. And the stress starts to come.
Oh, a clean round again from Valkyries. And that was a gamble stack too. Valkyries stacked up entirely on B site, and then to make their quick rotate, the quick call had to be made from apartments all the way back over to A to ensure that no one on Reversal could push up whatsoever. Kyler did such a great job with this hold, the 1v3, 2 of which with the USPS, no less. No, I'm mostly impressed about the turnaround time there.
Yeah, it was really good out of Valkyries, but like this is Reversal's map pick too, if we're not mistaken. So we also discussed the idea of the importance of this map, and so far, they're not doing too well.
Oh, there was the attempted boost up from Valkyries. Maybe a little overzealous right in the middle of that smoke. The bottom of that Jenga tower just falls and they all crumble, but no. Oh! What a great shot against Galley!
It's up to Blunder, though. Watching with the op is going to be scary. If anybody peeks through this smoke, it's over for them in a matter of seconds. And they just continuously go through mid here. Blunder knows that. Watching, waiting for them to peek with Kyler. Kyler waiting off that contact.
There's a lot more utility in the arsenal of Reversal here. Kyler's still waiting, possibly from the dry peak. Some stray shots that came by, but Bunny Hops gets taken down by Blunder's up.
Oh, really nice. Kyler, nope, gets taken down. So now that Kyler's kind of out of that position, it's up to Blender to hold it with the op, but it is possible. It's a one-shot body shot. Maybe if things look good, Andrew holding the back lines. Not going to be able to cover things, though, because it is going to be Braves finding the angle. And now Molotov to close things off. So still some time to do stuff, trying to shoot through the smoke. Everything that you can do here for Valk, they're going to do it.
The literal Inferno now on Inferno here. Bomb goes into the ground for the first time this half. Blender looking for the backside and to find whoever could be hiding away. Nearly finds the opening shot. Keep in mind, the last two for Reversal don't have any trade potential off of each other. Pippy Sippy to find one. Good for the trade off of Brabs, but there's still 2 more to deal with. Oh, never mind. Isolating the 1v1, but where could the last one be? It's Galley. It's a bird. It's a plane. No. Silly. It's Galley. With the defuse? Actually, there might not be enough time. Does she have a kit? She does. There's just barely enough time.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's pretty stressful. Galley had a smile on their face. They knew there was enough time to kind of pull things together with a 5-0 already coming into this, right? And Valk, yeah, they've struggled that last round, which kind of gives you a feeling that maybe things can come together. But so far, things are, once again, not looking good for Reversal.
Yeah, and, you know, in the Reversal camp right now, it's kind of like B has not worked at all, trying to get onto the site, usually just by the hands of a single player, but A's had a lot more luck.
Yeah.
The only difference is the most amount of luck that Reversal had was off of a very big force buy round, and Reversal's lucky to get that bomb into the ground. They're able to buy up yet again this round, but if they don't get that same amount of luck going to A again, they'll have to be on another eco after this.
I actually think this is such a great opening. Pixel managing to get some of that damage off of Blender and having to back off that op. So this creates a semi-opening over towards B. That smoke's going to clear up at least one of those angles that Cali's going to be holding because they know this crosshold is continuous.
It's one of the first full split pushes we've seen too. Blender's going to throw a flash in the sky and try to stop Pixel Parfait from pushing up, and there's a lot of success in that.
The success comes at a slow pace, though. So, waiting around. Andrea's trying to work their way around the back, but it doesn't seem like it's going to work out just yet. Down in Banana, some distractions come through to hold the rotation down, but a quick and heavy push is going to happen pretty shortly.
That's right. The util's going out. There's only a single flashbang and a smoke. In the hands of Reversal now. Plenty of post-playing util for Valkyrie. It's not really much of a concern. More so looking at the health. Blender's at 3 HP.
Oh, it's just very, very dirty right here. Galley always managing to find the headshots, always managing to find the sprays. So they eliminate 2 of these players, leaving it in this 4v3 type of scenario. There comes the first for Andrea, but taken down very, very quickly. This is possible.
You know, we've seen a very similar story before. This time going to be from a different direction. Blender, 3 HP left. Up in hand. This makes me nervous. It's really up to the onus of Pippi Slippy right now to find that impact, to find that distance to push into the site. And if she gets taken down, you're left with an op with 3 HP. So hard to find an angle here in such a condensed site.
Yeah, they're trying to throw some Molotovs, though, to clear out some corners. Yep, there comes Brave. They know where they are, trying to work around to see the back of sight. But Mama Alien finding and discovering what they can do in this round. So good for Reversal.
Yeah, it's not all doom and gloom for Reversal yet. They were able to stifle out the bleeding of 5 rounds in a row. But, you know, look at the money again. That was an expensive round. They went to their force buy again. They got the bomb down the last round prior to that. And they're able to buy up again. I'm a little surprised, but they're able to do so. Again, not by a huge margin. So again, each round counts here as long as the bomb goes down. But so far, A's been the only one to work for them. They've had to play slow. They've had to wait for Valkyrie to over-rotate, and that's where they found success. But it's a big reversal this time. Galley's going to push up and try to find a lot of impact, and she does. Her and Pippi Sippy, good for 2 immediately off the rip. It actually trades, equalizing it back to 3v3.
Yeah, right here, they're trying for something different. Kind of like a split push over towards A and B. They tried to split up the responsibility, but it doesn't seem like it worked out too well. So now, right, that rotation coming over towards A, because B doesn't matter at this point. They've taken out majority of those players. Still listening in, hearing these footsteps take place. Maybe a rotation could come through.
Yeah, keep a careful eye on Bunny Hops right now. Grabbing the bomb. Eastside and Banana, completely open right now.
Yeah, it's definitely going to come. Right now, B site is probably the most best-looking site possible. Blender, damage, great here. Because now Brave's low, kind of gives him a little bit more morale. Yeah, down in mid, completely taken out.
But if Brabs goes down, where's the rest of Reversal? They're nowhere to be seen. Luckily, Pippi Sippy's on the case already, back behind Coffin. And everyone on Reversal might be thinking it's safe, but Pippi actually goes down. She's unable to anchor onto the site.
All right, it's up to Blender. Look at the lineup. Completely prepping for a Molotov to clear up the back of sight so Andrea can work their way up. Yeah, here it comes. You can hear that contact. Andrea gonna peek through with it. The bomb taking completely, but Bunny Hops, nice flank along. Doesn't manage to find it. It's up to Andrea to completely take things into their own hands. Back of sight. There it comes. Bunny Hops working their way around to be able to find one. An assist. A Leb. And look at that smile. Completely smirking.
Smiles across the board. I mean, maybe it's a bit of a nervous smile too. Reversal have been able to win these rounds, Gompers, off the very, very skin of their teeth. And you know what? I love the way they're playing these mid rounds. In the first, 5 rounds we saw in this matchup, Reversal was just, gunning it down on the B side, hoping for the best. But now there's a lot more thinking going through in that mid game. Like, okay, maybe we should dial it back a little bit. Let's try to go to the other side that has worked. And the result? It's a full eco now from Val.
Yeah, and a full push. This is a great approach, I think, because now, look at that. They managed to find themselves 2 rifles to play with. And this is huge for Valk. A save round that they managed to bring about something bigger than what they thought could happen. Bunny Hops around the back, just completely hiding. Nobody even knows. The trigger discipline, perfect. Finding 2 of their own. Pixel, Parfait, taking another. And it just looks so good right now.
Oh, and Kyler's in such a great spot right now. She could easily be good for one, and look how heavily damaged Reversal are. 2 out of 3, not at full HP. They don't check their corners. They have no idea about Kyler's presence, but now she's forced to move. She accidentally overshoots, and Bunny Hops is there, but we were singing the praises of Reversal, and yes, they grabbed the round away. But again, if we have to look at those economics, it's scary. You can't lose 3 different bodies against USPSs.
Oh, and it was just the trigger discipline there that worked. Nobody checked the angle. You could just sit back and get that 2K free of whale, free of charge.
Die.
You die. Yeah, that's such an on brand. Oh, she's beautiful, by the way. Look at that.
We have the same chair.
Do you? Oh, well, I think I have the same chair too.
Oh,
wait. I have a 2020.
Look, the same color and everything. Wow.
Everybody looks... I also think everybody is adorable, so.
Yes.
It's just so nice seeing, you know, everybody just together, being able to see the faces behind the players, so.
But you know what's missing?
What is missing?
Where are the stuffed animals?
You know, you're right. It's very,
right?
Wait, but there's a Super Smash Bros. Poster in the background. So, like, that.
That's 100 points in my book. Is that?
That's
She's definitely a Samus main like me.
She's a 10, and she has a Super Smash Bros. In her.
That's an 11 in my book.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that painting in the background. I don't know if that's the custom made or what, but I love it.
I love how we're like looking. Okay, this room I actually wanted to talk about because what the heck? I love it. It is so cool. And look at the mic cover. It's just a little.
I've never seen that before. Do people wear those?
I don't know, but I think I will. I think I'm gonna have to buy one, a turtle or something.
Oh, I don't know what.
Even though my mic is not a headset.
We can get the boom arm.
We can get something. We can get something.
You know what? The red lights. How do you feel about red lights in a room, like your main room?
I get very scared. I can't do that.
Really? My bathroom has RGB lights.
Fair.
Oh, fair. My my bathroom has deep purple lights.
Oh.
So it's like you walk in. It's like like a forensics lab. It's so cool. We're just waiting right now. I think we might have a bit of a technical difficulty going on. We're not too sure at the moment. That's why we're judging everyone's backgrounds.
Judging. I feel like oh wait, is that a stuffed animal? Wait a second. Look at that.
It's a whale. It's a whale.
I think it's a whale.
It's not a whale lord, is it?
No, I think it is.
Oh.
See,
that's one of my favorites.
That's bonus points.
Everybody
has like such a nice clean room.
Yeah, I look at her bed. I look at my bed. And I'm like, where did I go wrong?
Like, please tell me. I want a day in the life, right? Do people actually legitimately make their own beds?
There's no way they do.
That's crazy to me.
Like, people will tell you, I woke up, I didn't, I cleaned my bed. Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No one cleans their bed. I sleep on my couch half the time.
I should do a day in the life because it would be way too realistic.
Of gompers.
I'm a little too lazy to be faking that stuff. I will not clean my room like for a video. I can't do that. I
do it enough so that the camera doesn't see it.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the real trick.
Okay.
It's not a good trick. It's a realistic one.
You know what? Accurate enough. You throw everything in the corner, right?
Yep. Or like the blankets go under the bed.
This is the get relatable with Kegan Gompers.
Yup.
Yeah.
I feel like we have one of these every so often, like our Kegan Gompers podcast. Compers. Geg would be
Geg. I like Gegleneg.
I don't even go by that anymore. Gang shouts.
That's funny.
All right, we're back in the game, though. And again, I mean, this was a good little break for Reversal, especially, because they have the better weapons. It's another eco round from Valk, which is interesting. And it seems like everyone's ready for their... What is this?
Oh, no.
Angles. It's a literal human wall, and no one can get past the wall.
They're all of the defense, not even on the site. They're just playing retake in the same positioning. And a nade thrown to try to take out the masses. Nothing works, though.
They built one of those human pyramids.
Oh, no. Things are falling apart for Valk here.
Yeah. On the bright side, though, a little bit of economic damage. Bunny Hops did take some away. I think that might have to be a new Kevlar into the next round. But yeah, I mean, another eco round happened. And I mean, I just look at this. Everyone was stacked on top of each other there. An iron wall. It looks like the match has been paused. I think there may still be some issues behind the scenes. But as soon as we know, we'll let you guys know back at home as well. I kind of want to go back to talking about the backgrounds, to be honest with you.
Talking about the cleanliness of it, but what feels more clean is how Reversal has been taking things back, right? If we're going to go into discussion of that, exactly. You know, I'm just really sly with it, yeah. But it's just more so interesting to see how different things can be, even though you've seen maybe 2 maps that Valkyries has taken through, Reversal coming and cutting things close. So I think overall Valkyrie strategies have switched up just a bit, but it doesn't feel like it's the right approach.
I do like this change, though. Reversal in this time, they're buying more utilities, they're throwing more out at the beginning of the round, but they're saving some, I'm assuming, for the execute. Valkyrie's on another eco, though. Not sure who the IGL is. It looks like Pippi might be leading the charge. The blender. A blender of headshot sounds. That's what it sounds like. A headshot.
You know, if that's what headshots sound like, I was gonna make a joke.
You're not gonna be a part of it?
No, I was gonna say if that's what headshots sound like, then I pull quite a few of those. So.
Wow.
Wow, right?
Luckily, there's no dairy around here, but okay. Reversal, though, is looking decent. Now, Valkyrie did get to pick up 2 AKs. That's the thing. And if they keep going for the like hockey style, just goalie maneuver on B site, it might be hard to get past those 2 AKs. Especially Blender without the AK from behind the scenes, taking one out regardless. That forces Reversal to push onto the site, directly into the grasp of Kyler.
Oh, no, I don't even think they know Kyler's there. Bunny Hops doesn't find it. There comes the first one. Now they know at least, but Kyler around the back completely unnoticed. And that's the importance of clearing your sights.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a map like Inferno naturally has so many different corners that you might just forget 1 or 2 to clear. But Kyler, just such a great maneuver there. You could definitely see Aleb realize far too late what happened. But there was that trade, and overall was very good looks for both teams. But Reversal, again, we're coming back to that same exact conclusions before. Kind of dancing around that economy, trying to keep it afloat. And they had a great streak of doing it. But now it's kind of back into the gutter again. There's no real buys coming out. There's 1 AK, a few AKs, yeah. But again, like you're always tiptoeing on that wire.
Yeah, there's a long way to go here for Reversal. Even though they've gotten 3 rounds in a row pretty much, they still also are struggling just a bit. Pixel Parfait always trying to get a spray down here in Banana. And they managed to at least get some damage down, but they can't finish the shot. Andrea, though, holding down in mid, trying to push these players off, and they do.
Yeah, really good start there. Bunny Hops has been great about the initiation. With her gone, I mean, things get a lot more difficult. And look at the corners being held by Valk. They're just waiting for that entry.
Oh, no. This is so good for Andrea. They're trying to spray through. I don't think they get one, though. No, absolutely not. Galley holding around the back like always.
Good for 1 at the very least. No tradability just yet. Just isolating these 1v1s is so strong.
Silence for sure. There it goes. Playing stealthy. The stealthy role for Pixel. And at first they had that aggression that came down, but once it comes to this 2v2 situation, you have to be careful. Mama Alien getting picked off in a second because that patience and that security wasn't there. Pixel playing in this 1v1. The first headshot comes down. They know exactly what they need to do now.
And Pixel Parfait is just so good about these clutch situations. She's up against now Blender again with the op. 7 HP. Where have we seen this story before?
Not sure. Oh, no. Oh, I love how Pixel's so, like, into it right now that the only thing you can see is their forehead. Oh, they're waiting. Blender around the corner with the op in hand. The smoke there, clearing things up if Pixel peeks this. I think right now just hiding in that smoke would be enough. Yeah.
Oh, audio. Faking it out. And there's Pixel Parfait from behind. Good slay. Taking the op too. Oh, well, yo, just enough time. That's a huge round for Reversal. Stealing the op. Yeah, there was a lot of economic damage against Reversal too, but I think saving that op might be enough to just allow everyone else to be bought up.
Look at that. That was such a great play. Because you know, right? Blender always kind of hiding that off in their hand, trying to keep things well situated. But now for Valkyrie, trying to regather their steps, and it's going to be White Ops this time, trying for that aggression with Pixel Parfait. This is always the type of play they go for.
And Alem not only steals the op away, takes down Blender too.
Yeah.
Karma.
Yeah, well served. Pixel. And the thing is, this is always such a punishing angle because Pixel continuously tries to push for this, and I feel like there's not a lot of util investment here. They always get away with this here for Rev.
They do, and for the first time, B-side seems to be completely clear. The only one left alive now for Valkyrie is up to Andrea. Never plays on B-side, always that A anchor. Has to now take a giant journey across the world with only a deagle in hand to eliminate a 1v4 for the defuse. No info, no utility either to work with.
Yeah, but patience is a game that Pixel knows how to play. We saw it before. Andrea might actually just try to play this slowly, try to find some picks is the most important here. Actually, Pixel. Yeah.
Now I'd have to go back in the notes really quick, but I'm pretty sure this might be the best map Reversal has played so far in ESL Impact.
Yeah. Most likely. I wouldn't be surprised due to what history has kind of unraveled for us before.
I'm just taking a quick perusing through the notes right now. I would say, yeah, I would say so. I think the only other time we've seen miracles come out is just maybe against Saints from before, but
yeah,
it just keeps on going. Flashes galore every which way you look.
Ooh,
so good for Blender, returning again with the op, nearly finds another, but it's just Trade City.
At least finding that opening shot, the only scary thing is that that op is now down. Up for anybody's taking. I don't think they will. Bunny Hops, though, coming under Mexico. Nice. Beautiful.
Only gonna leave two left alive, though, for Reversal. This smoke entry has been so good for so many rounds. There's a quick little hole, though, that Kyler can take advantage of, but no. Only finds a little bit of damage against Pixel Parfait. Bunny Hops gets that bomb into the ground, but now there's a big disadvantage for the post plan.
Yeah, still some more, too.
Strong angle held by Bunny Hops. Pixel Parfait also has a devout angle towards apartments. Pippi might be on the case, though.
Oh. That was such a nice swing. And look at that. They take everybody out in a matter of seconds. The kit there, and a couple seconds left. But, yeah, pretty much very secure in this round. 7-5. And we knew this game would have been close, if anything, just based off, you know, both of these teams have been struggling throughout all of these series. Realistically, the only map that Valkyrie could take was off of this team, Reversal. So overall, 7-5 is a very, very big feat for Reversal.
Yeah, absolutely. And keep in mind, too, we're nearing the end of this first half, and I said we had to laser focus on Reversal for that half because this is typically the best they play in a series, is that very first half of that first map in a best of 3. So I'm curious to see after this round or these next 2 rounds, how do they perform on CT?
I think they might perform well, but we got to be able to get through this first. Andrea, nice pick. Coming down. All they have to do is hold the angle. If anything, they're not struggling at all. Valkyrie. Still. Just kind of play this slowly.
Oh, Pixel's waiting for that bomb to go down. Prime opportunity to do so. The spray is through the smoke. Don't quite connect. Good angle. Held by Bunny Hops. Kyler putting that smoke down and trying to at least isolate it into a small little funnel. Fortunately, this might be the funnel for Bunny Hops to find some impact, and she most certainly does. Not once, but twice over. Mama Alien helping out as well. It's going to be Blender, the last alive. 1v3,
nice.
more like a 1v no problem if you're on the side of Reversal. And we're coming close to maybe an even game.
Yeah, this one's going to be a long one for sure. Look at that angle, though. I thought overall this angle would have 100% proven to be the victory of Valkyries, but Reversal, once again, I mean, as proven in their name, they've pretty much reversed the rounds as many times as they possibly could. So 7-6, Reversal. Are they going to go and punish again down in B? Coming up there, I'm curious to see.
And every time we've seen Reversal win around, the response has been having another eco coming out from Valkyrie's side. So it looks like this is all positioned.
Whoa.
7-7, but the Deagles come out and just another blender.
Wow.
Yeah.
that was just a complete
My takeaway.
Yeah, a group push at that point from Valkyries playing into that pistol round, that save round, if anything. So now buying into this round, 7-7, things looking very, very equal. So I'm not so sure. What do you think?
That's a great question. What do I think? I think this next round might be the most important round of the series. If Reversal can end this first half with a lead, I think things are going to be looking really good for them going forwards. But again, it all comes down to this first frag. We have to see who wins it out.
Yeah, already. Trying to get this push up. Like always, if anything, a smoke down to kind of clear things up. Mommy Alien preparing to watch these angles. Galley up top. A Molotov thrown down. Completely unsure as to what's going to come next.
Yeah, and there's that hold here from Reversal. They've learned not to just full push into a site off of this utility disappearing. They've learned their lessons. There's a little bit of a lurk, too, from Bunny Hops, just making their way into A, seeing if it might be a viable option. But a minute left and the entry's been called. Galley and company holding off these double contact angles, looking to find that entry, and they will certainly find it once the smoke dissipates. Galley and Kyler are a dynamic duo. Take two away, and Pippy Sippy from behind helps out quite a bit. But suddenly, B side is in Reversal's favor.
Yeah, but still a 2v2, and let's not forget that Braves is low enough for things to look very, very unhealthy. This is going to be a fight. If Valkyrie managed to take out Braves, then things look good. Bunny Hops is going to be the real detriment of this team. The backside needing to be cleared. Andrea slowly peeking down. And this is perfect. Okay, a Molotov thrown. There comes some of the smoke, so they're clearing at both angles. Util. Yeah, absolutely perfect from Andrea. Now they're going to peek through, but still some sight, some vision. Bunny Hops' head completely taken down. And everybody, I mean, in a matter of seconds, there comes the defusal.
Yeah, such an important round to win, but that's the first half. We're going to go into a small break, though, and I'm super curious to see what Reversal can do for their own next side. Welcome back to ESL Impact, everyone. We are back yet again. We talked about how the predictions were a little odd that Twitch chat wanted to see 50-50 for both Reversal and Valkyries, considering the history of Valkyries has looked pretty good compared to Reversal, but call us surprised when we saw the 7-7 scoreline just inched out by Valkyries, taking one extra point going into the second half of game number 1.
Yeah, and already Valkyries taking the lead and things are switching up. We talked about maybe things will change. Maybe Reversals will be a lot more comfortable here on that CT side, but already seeming like there is going to be some of that damage coming down. Some of that struggle as well. Reversals looking stressed out, if anything, around the back. Pistol Parfait, multiple players trying to find their way through. Bunny Hop's the only lasting player here alongside Braves. That can maybe
just
close things off.
Buy some time for Braves to come back around the corner for the 2v4. Little old neck crack there. Ensuring you're ready for victory, but Kyler on the other side takes away Bunny Hop's abilities to neck crack anymore as we blender now, looking to find that next one. Good trades across the board, though. Just bowling by a few bullets extra. It's Valkyries to take the lead going to the second half. And remember, we talked about how important this is for Reversal to keep themselves afloat for the second half. Almost every time we've gone back and looked at the stats, it's been an impressive first half. But then Reversal kind of fizzle out in the second. So it's important for them to keep that economy alive, keep the comms happy, all that important fundamental stuff. And Valkyries might have a real challenge on their hands.
You got to keep the mental up, no matter what happens here. Smoke coming down most likely. Yep. Around that mid side, so it's going to allow Kyler to push themselves up, but Aleb watching the angle, knowing that they need to get some of that sprays down and some damage as well.
Braves is hiding around that corner, just waiting for any audio, but it's actually a big Reversal. Valkyrie go through A just to take B site.
Yeah, really nice.
That's full control for Valkyrie. Now, Reversal have to take up the back steps, and they have to go for a full retake.
Yeah, the rotation is great. They're trying to take two completely different angles to close things off and maybe get a sandwich in, but Galley's watching. I don't think Aleb knows. They're trying to get the spray through. The sound is heard, but there it comes from Galley. Perfect headshot. And this is such a great opening to keep things going here. Especially since Valk winning that first round. Maybe if they win this one, they can keep things together. Bunny Hops trying their best to clutch things and keep things together. But Pippi Sippy wanting at least to close off of their own. So 10-7. And finally, that double digit starts to hit.
I love that fake out coming up from Valkyries. It made it look so much like it was going to be an A hit. We haven't seen an A hit yet. So Reversal gamble stacking on A. You would assume this would be a gigantic firefight. But Valkyries instead just pivot around into the CT spawn and just take over B site. So now Reversal have to keep an eye out for that. They can't over-rotate anymore. They have to hold on to those appendages on the sides of each side.
Yeah, but right here, it's definitely like if you're comparing and contrasting the playstyle a bit, Reversal's way more aggressive on that attacking side. It feels like the patience here from Valve pays off slightly. Maybe if they can find their first stand pick, they're thinking that the A site would be pretty much free.
Yeah, a lot of util goes down, but Amp seems to be clear. Andrea's just waiting for someone else to take the entry position, and Bunny Hops might have a whole lot to deal with in a few seconds.
Yeah, they know what's going to happen. Pippi Sippy peeking out, not even really flashing anything through. Bunny Hops manages to get an assist here. But it's up to the defense to continue what they're trying to. Aleb having to back off. So much to lose.
Yeah, disadvantage right now on Valkyrie's side. 2v3 for the post plan. Pushing through the smoke. Kyler, good opportunity to melt down at least one with the help of Galley. One left alive now. It's Pixel Parfait, the Anchor Master, the Clutch Master from Reversal side. Gonna choose to go all the way around. A big caravanning journey to the other side of A. Doesn't seem like it's much. The kit in hand, there should be enough time for the defuse, but there's still Kyler and Galley still alive.
Yeah, Pixel has to rush this one. Okay, nice. First pick down. Still some more of the Molotov to close things out. Galley has a smile on their face. They know what's going to happen. Pixel's jamming while things are going down. So it doesn't matter. Galley taking the first stand.
It's all good. The vibes are good.
Okay.
The vibes are good. And again, I just love these angles right outside at Vaps. Like 9 times out of 10 in Impact, we have not seen those angles on the CT side be contested at all.
You can definitely tell the mental is up. I think we were worried about that a bit for a reversal, but Pixel Parfait just kind of chilling out in the corner there makes you think that things are okay here.
Yeah, I think that's probably the single biggest strength you can have right now as any team. Just ensuring the vibes are high, laughter across the board. Pixel Parfait is having the time of her life right now. We love it. We live for it. But, well, she doesn't anymore. And it's Galley to find a double kill to start things off. A great way to get on the B, and it's going to force out Aleb to now take the back foot and try to make some presence back on B to defend it. But it's a 1v5.
1v5. Kind of. Sorry, my apologies. A 3v5 still open. Aleb sitting around the back. They know exactly where they are. Nice shot there. Finding a rifle of their own. If they peek out Andrea, they know where they are. The Molotov to close things off and maybe keep things held down a little bit here on the B site. Oh, and it's up to them. Aleb gets taken down. Bunny Hop's the last one standing. And Valk, I mean, they pretty much close out this round.
Yeah, best call here is just look for exits if you're Bunny Hops. Might be good for that one really cool looking, swanky kind of M4, but Bunny Hop's not connecting those shots. 7-12. And we talked about how important, again, that momentum, that Reversal was able to go toe-to-toe in the last quarter of that first half. Hasn't been the same impact. To be fair, though, we did see a very slow start from Reversal, too, when it came to them on their T side. They were able to adapt. They did bring it to an even scoreline. They had to fight tooth and nail through various eco rounds to try to just dismantle Valkyries economically, and they were able to do so. So it's not too late to say that a Reversal can't do it here, but they have to do it soon. There's like a 4-round window to do it.
Yeah, it's always going to be that flash that comes down to clear those angles, which is great. But the thing that worries me is how is that up going to work on the attacking side? I've seen this happen from time to time, but right here, that first stand pick comes out, Pippy Sippy down. What is that op going to do here for Blunder? We're going to have to see.
Oh, it's easier said than done, isn't it? Bunny Hops has great control of upper apps, and Galley's going to try to collapse, maybe try to take back that control, but the answer is no. Molotov in the way, can't possibly push past it. A and B, though, under complete lockdown. Valkyrie, they have to reorient themselves, try to push another site. Kyler, maybe trying to act as a distraction. Single smoke goes down. Pixel Parfait just looking to delay the inevitable. Doesn't know about Kyler, excuse me, on the other side. They have a good guess, though.
Yeah, rotation, which feels well fed into. The only thing is that the site not completely cleared, and they're holding each other out. So if Kyler decides they want to come here, what do they have to fight the site with? Absolutely nothing.
30 seconds. Slow inch and crawl onto the site. There it is. Good explosions all throughout. 8 seconds left. That bomb needs to go down, and Blender's the last alive. Op in hand. That'll be a devastating loss, and there it is. Not only the bomb dropping from the hands of Blender, but also the op. That's an expensive round, but a really, really good one if you're on the side of Reversal. You know what? This is beat for beat, almost the same story we had seen in the first half. Reversal takes away the op, they find impact with it, they start gaining rounds back.
The impact is
the ESL impact.
The ESL impact, yeah, is the biggest part about what Reversal has been trying to do so far. It's just really gain that impact. They try to get those frags, but the biggest thing is what are they doing to be able to achieve their biggest goal, which is just winning the round overall. But I feel like now for Reversals, they figured out kind of like those iterations that Valkyrie has been trying to put forth.
Yeah, a lot of util done from Reversal towards B side. Valkyrie looking for the prime entry point. The smokes dissipate. This might be the time to go. A fast push, looking to be a bound. There is a Molotov in the way, and Pixel Parfait using that, hopefully as leverage to just get a good angle.
What's a good angle here? Look at that, an off angle right below Pixel Parfait gets taken down, but here it comes. Multiple spray downs for Reversals. in a 4v2. If Valkyries can manage to take this one, they can actually keep their economy up maybe just a little bit, keep those rifles as well. But no, the first one goes down. It's up to Kyler to take things. They're scared, worried. Maybe things won't work out. The first one taken down, but there it comes, the angle wide. And Mama, Alien, finishing things off.
I love that name, Mama Alien. One of my favorite shoes is called the Aliens.
What is your favorite shoe? The Aliens? Is that what it's
Yeah.
called?
Yeah, they're called the Aliens.
Oh.
I don't know if we can actually say the brand name on here, but they're aliens.
Oh.
They're cool. They look funky. They glow in the dark.
Oh.
I'm like a 5-year-old. They don't light up, though.
That's okay.
Or wheels at the bottom.
That would be awesome.
Right? Really around it land. Or, you know, you could be on wheels right now. It was just a great strafe across. Braves good for 2. Does take down Blender, I think, by fire. A trial of that too. Oh, but Pippi and Andrea. A little worse for wear. Pippi's the last alive. Holding the fort, just waiting for anyone to entry from apps. The answer is no. There's only one there. Everyone else is on the other side of A. Pippi has an escape option. She has one FE grenade, but no, Pixel Parfait has her number. There was the chance of escape, and Pixel Parfait said, nah, not today.
They're bringing things back. I feel like they look a lot better hitting the CT side, to be honest with you. Because look at them.
It's the magic op.
I think it is.
It's like the conch shell.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh.
You pull back the, what is it, the lever of the op. Are we going to win this round? I think I may have said that too early. Aleb says, okay, cock it back. Are we going to win this round? They're supposed to get a pick at this point. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
We tried.
They might.
They might.
Yeah. No, this is good from Andrea. But no? Okay, yeah. The first pick, Bunny Hops manages to find it. Pippi Sippy working their way up to find their own. So, most definitely finding that first pick is going to be big, especially since it's off Andrea.
And we talk about so much of A site and how the impact goes out there, but there's actually a secondary push coming out from B main too. A possible 2v2, Kyler not using any of that util, inching her way up just in the blind spot of Pixel Parfait.
Mm-hmm. Kyler's not going to peek that angle as well. They're more focused on what's going on back of sight, but got to watch behind you. No smoke to clear things up. And right now, the only smoke that's going to be really set down is going to be Pixel Parfait's.
The numbers are thinning out too for Valkyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Galley from behind knows that someone's close by. That weapon was just stolen. Pixel now has an AK, and so does Mama Alien. Single dome to the head could be lethal against Galley here, especially through the smoke.
Still some wait around. The smoke is the biggest factor. If Galley can manage to close things off, it could look good. Pixel peeking maybe just a little bit too early. Should have let that smoke come through. Wait to play off that contact from Mama Alien, and it looks so good for Valk. Okay, a 3v3. Blender, a little too low. Galley pushing up. Maybe a punishment could come through to allow Rev to take things back.
No one's gonna check this corner either. Oh, Brabs does, but too late on the swing. Galley's good for 2, nearly makes it 3. All that's left is the magic op. Aleb's good for 1. Can the conch, I mean, the op, nope, it's desiccated.
No.
Look at that! Instant punish! You get rid of the magic op, you go down. I don't make the rules, Gompers. I just enforce them.
See, it is also the map of Rev, right? So we're bringing back the storyline and kind of discussing how they need this map to keep themselves in the game, because the next map is going to be scary. That's Valkyrie's map. That's their confident map. That's the map that they feel most comfortable in. So reversals need to bring things back.
Yeah, and it's an expensive round too. Everyone across the board. 10 to 13 though. Oh, Pixel Park, damn, much necessary opening pick. Kyler loves to overextend on B2, punishing her so early. That sounds nothing but good things for reversal.
Oh, yeah. That was dirty.
Yeah, reversals unleashing the beast to an extent now. Both of the prime entries for Valkyrie are now gone. All you have now is your skeleton crew, the slow pushers of the site. And there's nothing wrong with slow pushing, but they push as a group. Galley has learned About this one angle toward the left side of Coffin. In the good words of my friend Sierra Dawn, two ships passing in the night.
Such a good analogy.
Right?
Oh no, Pixel. I know where Pixel is. Galley smiling, smirk on their face, but will they smirk if they can keep things together? That would have been huge if Galley could take that, but unfortunately not. Bunny Hop's going to get the defusal. And finally here, not really, because they've managed to take a couple rounds, and it is going to be that 11-13. So, reversals still looking good, but 11-13 a little bit too far off for comfort. They still need to have that confidence to continue this winning streak.
You know, you say it's 11-13, and there is that gap. I can't disagree with that.
Yeah.
But considering where we were at, I'm not going to say before the op was picked up, but after a few rounds, this has been nearly a 4 streak for Reversal. They're finding their ways to condition out Valkyries into rotating into B what feels like almost every round. And now an eco from Valkyries, we can probably assume to see 12-13 here.
Yeah, with a safe round, it pretty much is 100% given that things will turn over to Rove. But here it is, Mommy Alien sitting around the corner. Nice shots down. Maybe a rifle could be picked up. No, Pixel listening to their songs, dancing along and finding. Look at this, just completely nonchalant about it as well.
Yeah, still blasting that music. Good vibes all around for Reversal.
Yeah.
For us casters, it's always hard to kind of really directly tap into the mental of players, but the camps certainly help. Smiles across the board for both teams. Everyone's in those good spirits, but we do have to get serious for a second, Gompers. This is a tactical timeout from Valk. This is the first one I think we've seen from them this whole series.
And I would say this is at good timing too. Right after the save, they have some time to discuss the strategies that they want to put forth. And I think, honestly, the only thing that isn't working is the fact that Reversals is just really overpowering them. Once they start trying to get those pushes through, I feel like they're way too slow to the touch. So Reversals managing to get their first shots early on in the rounds, even though there isn't really that tough aggression that Valkyries really need to pressure Reversals back.
Yeah, I think the solution here is a lot less direct than what we had seen Reversal go for the attack timeout. For Reversal, when they were on their T side, it was like, okay, stop pushing in without util. But it's a much more complicated answer, I think, for Valkyries, and I think you're completely right.
Yeah, already moving up. And once again, the slow pushes come through. They leave enough time for a rotation to be committed. Listening in as to where all this noise is coming from. And still some of that patience from Reversal. So they play this so well. Look at this Braves just waiting.
Oh, and this incendiary could be huge on the entry. Could burn the souls off of all of Valk just at the right prime time. But again, it's a battle of timing right now. Kyler in the smoke. Flash comes by. Good Q for Brabs. And it does no damage.
No, that doesn't matter. Bunny hops around the top. There comes the second. And it's over. Reversals leaving things up in the air. Blender completely scared out of their mind. They need a rifle, but they can't take one out of the hands of Mama Alien. It's almost impossible. 13-13. We've closed things out equal. And now we're going to have to force here.
Oh, this is where things get interesting, because this is not the first time that Reversal has been able to tie things up against Valkyries. In fact, we had seen that before in that highly contentious Ancient match. Now, keep in mind one thing, that Valkyrie's only been able to win one best-of-3 series in ESL Impact, and that was against Reversal. Reversal has not been able to win a single series so far in this league this season. Beat for beat like we've seen before, and again, it just makes things more and more important for the victory here for Reversal to be very important.
Important right now is if Galley takes this one shot, they can at least bring things back just a bit for Reversals. Bunny Hops always going to be that formidable opponent to go up against. And look at that, already throwing something through. No! Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a little messy, but that's okay. We don't peek those. Maybe a warning sign.
It happens, it happens. I'm just going through the notes now, trying to do some investigative journalism to see at what point in an Ancient matchup we had seen both teams tie up. Unfortunately, I couldn't find that answer, so hopefully someone in Twitch chat can let us know. That being said, though, evened up again. Mama Alien does fall. Oh my god, I just realized. Look at Galley's KD. 36 and 21. That's unbelievable.
Still. Yeah, Galley has been a very, very big force of this team for Valk. But so is Bunny Hops, right? 28.
Yeah, not too far off.
They could. No, they're saving. I mean, rightfully so, right? So looking at everything, the win condition of this is very, very low.
Yeah, and you know, not that you would know if you're on reversal. All the damage of Valk has been amounting. Galley, Kyler, Andrea, all of them super low on their HP. But again, it's a 2v5. So many angles can be held. The HP is almost non-existent. Like, it doesn't even really matter at that point. But Valkyrie could go on the hunt. They may try to fully systematically remove the eco off a reversal, and that could do a lot of damage long term. So it looks like they're not successful. Good for reversal. They get to keep one AK. That's huge. Everyone else now can buy up, get M4s. Honestly, any round here for the CT side getting those Vandals, I think is a victory in their book. Even if it doesn't show up round-wise, they have so much extra firepower at their side now.
Yeah. Yeah, investing into that op as well is, like you said, going to be big. Blender. If they manage to continue playing with that op, if they manage to keep finding those first shots, those first takes, if anything, then the frags would look good. The frags would help. Valkyrie, anything. They need anything at this point. Galley has been the biggest factor, as we talked about before, but they cannot be the most consistent. At least not for this team. They need more than just a consistent player.
That's easier said than done, isn't it? Be consistent. Pixel Parfait is playing a dangerous game in Banana. Looking to find that opening pick. A little overzealous. Now, little does Pixel Parfait know, there is an op from Blender on the other side, but Blender takes a wealth of damage off screen. The op wielder having to force themselves back off. It's Pixel Parfait to go up and find one. But instead, the huge punish comes out in return. You would think that could be a massacre against Valkyrie, but no. 2 left alive now outside of that skirmish, and they're both surrounded on A. And it leaves B completely open.
Yeah, they're going to have to give into a fast rotation, but let's not forget, right? We're looking at Andrea. They're actually working their way up to stop this rotation from coming through. And this is such a perfect play from Andrea. Already the first one down. Aleb coming up from behind manages to get spotted out with the op in hand. They know what's going on. They need that rotation to come through.
Yeah, and this was such a good rotation, like you said. Yeah. Keep in mind, too, think about the stakes. If Reversal can't clutch out this round, it will be match point for map number 1 for Valkyrie. And you'll be fighting for OT.
Yeah, time is ticking, though.
Yeah. And the lab's just going to hide away with that op. A hunt is there, though, for Galley and Pippi. Might be able to close it on their target. The lab's going to be hiding in a house, though. Oh, Galley. Galley! Oh! And the op at the very last microsecond was taken down.
I love seeing the smiles on their faces before they know what's going to happen. They,
like 1 second before disaster.
Look at that. Just the
moments
waiting.
Of brilliance.
Right?
Yeah, I gotta say, that is a moment of brilliance. Oh, no. Oh, no. Reversal on the very last round. It's their buy's bad. There's a scout. No longer a scout. Just eagles across the board. Some submachine guns, yeah, but this is not where you want to be right now if you're Reversal, especially after making these insurmountable odds of evening up the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's really scary right now is you talked about it. They don't have the rifles, but still possible. Still something that they can fight for. They just need to play it close. But there's a lot of respect being taken over from Valk. You can see they don't want to push. They know these close angles are being held.
Because Reversal on their CT, they love to play these off angles. And Valk have to check every little corner they can. They can't go in fast. Certainly not Furious either. I think that Molly may have missed. We're just watching to see if that headshot angle lines up for the Deagle. Oh, it does!
That's great. Are they going to push up to... No, they're not going to collect that. That's too scary. Look at that. Look at the group that's about to start the entry in.
All right, it's been called now. Pixel Parfait essentially the only one on site. Mama Aliens behind with a deagle. Parfait falls. Andrea and company, they seem to have full control of the site. Keep an eye on the weapons again. Blender with the up, everyone else AKs. And Braves there with the flank. That might be the saving grace.
Oh. Okay. It's 2v4. Andrea and Galley are low enough to the point where things could be controlled. So if they can manage to take things down. But the bomb taking very, very fast. Blender can't even manage to find one. Flippy Sippy on an off angle, but gets taken down. Blender finishes things off. Perfect.